Hello, ladies and gentlemen of Destiny. Buzzwords here again with a really depressing video. Just this one's going to be a downer. Alright? So, if you're not in the mood, turn it off now. Walk away. We're going to be talking about microtransactions, freemium, fee-to-pay, or free-to-play. I've been thinking about this since Sparrow Racing League started, and now that they're apparently charging us $30 for XP, because that's really all the character packs are. You know, you're getting a telemetries and a free level 25. They're just charging you for XP. I thought this would be a good time to talk about it. So, when the emotes first came out, you may remember people were talking about, hey, vote with your dollars, alright? If you don't like it, you don't have to buy it. Well, enough people bought it, and it might have been worth it then. You need to consider the context of voting with your dollars. When you buy the Carlton, you're not telling Bungie, hey, I like the Carlton and we'll give you $10 for it. I mean, that's not all you're telling them. You're telling them that you are willing to give them more money for what, really? You're willing to give them more on top of what you've already paid for to play the game. So we went from emotes, which are purely cosmetic, have no effect on anything, to masks, which are still purely cosmetic, have less than no effect on anything, they actually hurt you, to... yeah, this is very... yeah.
Let's see
These. The record book and the Sparrow toolkit. Now, the Sparrows, you could say they're still pretty much cosmetic, because we have Sparrows anyway. This isn't the only way to get Sparrow. And then the record book, which is a way to get other drops. Now, this isn't as bad as buying more drops. You know, when are you really going to use these? Once the event is over? Probably never. So, it's still contained within its own little ecosystem. But you see what they're doing is that they're just grabbing a little bit more of the game and moving it into that microtransaction space. You know, first it was emotes. Then it was masks. Now it's sparrows and shaders and armor sets. And again, it's token armor sets. This stuff isn't going to matter in a month until the next Sparrow Racing League comes around. But it's a little bit more. And a little bit more. And what actually first brought this to my attention, what alarmed me, is the Sparrow toolkit. Because you're not buying the Sparrow you want. You're buying a random Sparrow. And you see this a lot with, say, Dota 2, or Counter-Strike Go, or probably every other free-to-play game out there, where you don't buy the item, you buy the chest, essentially. If you know that there's one Sparrow you really want, and yeah, it might be worth 500 silver to you. You know, $5. Let's just say it's $5. That's another trick they use. You know, oh, I'm not spending money, I'm spending silver. Don't be manipulated, you're smarter than that. It might be worth $5 to you. But you can't just buy that Sparrow. You have to buy the lottery ticket. You have to spin the wheel. That's another way they get you. It's that, not to imply any of us are gambling addicts, but it's that little bit of rush. We're like, oh, what did I get? What did I get? You know? Also, you're more likely to buy multiple. If you know, oh, I want that Sparrow, you buy it once and you have it. Here, well, you might have to buy it 6 times to get the one you want. 10 times. How many Sparrows are in this toolkit? I don't even know. That's something that I've seen Valve do with Dota 2, and a lot of people dislike it, but Dota 2 is actually free. So you shouldn't have to put up with that kind of manipulation in a game where you paid 60, 80. Personally, I'm in it for about $200. I bought Collector's Edition because I wanted that sweet-ass little book. It's a cool book. I like that it's all hollowed out. I feel like that's something Cade 6 would do. But bottom line, I'm in this game for almost over $200. And now we're getting these subtle, or not so subtle, manipulations. They're coming for our wallet again. Now, why do we care? You know, at the end of the day, none of this stuff is game-breaking.
Doing good work, Guardian.
It's the slippery slope. You know, put on your spin metal hat. You don't want to log into Destiny to see an ad. You know? They've gone from just emotes to just emotes and some cosmetic armor, to just emotes and some cosmetic armor and some shaders, to just emotes and some cosmetic armor and some shaders and some XP, to what next? Don't put up with it. Vote with your dollars, but actually think of the ramifications when you're voting with your dollars. I apologize that this isn't really even a video. I just felt the need to point out that Sparrow Racing kit. I'll probably type all this out so you don't need to watch anything.
Looking for me?
But yeah. This is a chest. This is selling you drops. And this whole thing has been done before. By just about every free-to-play game out there. Except this one wasn't free. Normally, this kind of stuff, whatever, you know, dealing with this is the cost to entry. For Destiny, I feel like my $200 was my cost to entry. So why am I paying more? Why do I gotta deal with this crap? Why do you gotta deal with this crap? Oh, one last thing. I've noticed a few people talking like, oh, I'll pay for vault space, but not for bonus XP, or, well, I'll pay for a 4th character slot, but not for these character boosts. Don't do that. Please don't do that. 6 months ago, we demanded vault space because we needed vault space. Alright? And then they changed the system such that you are now conditioned to save highlight blues. So we may end up needing more vault space. Don't tell them you'll pay for it, because they'll charge for it. They'll charge for whatever you'll pay for it. At the end of the day, they're not your friend. I like Bungie. I was a huge fan of Halo since the original. Like the first Xbox. But you gotta remember, they're here to make money, and they might have Activision holding their leash, and Activision is Satan. So be careful what you wish for. Be careful throwing money at the screen. And think when you vote with your dollars. Make an informed decision. I guess that's it. Good night and good luck. And I'm not, just for the record, I'm not trying to doomseer here. I'm not, oh, Destiny's ruined and we should all quit. It's just, I like Destiny. I still like Destiny. I want to keep playing it and I want it to not suck. I'm not saying it sucks, but I'm saying this is the road to suck. Be vigilant. Don't let them ruin it. You know what I'm saying? Do not agree until suddenly everything is over here at Eververse. Because that would kind of suck, right?
Let's see if I can help.
Like right here. You know, 10,000 silver or 1,000 silver. $10 for another page in your vault. You might buy it. You shouldn't have to buy it, but you might.
Thanks for choosing Eververse.
Thank you for watching. And I'm sorry to bum you out.
Must be something important.